Hey guys, it's Lexi from LexiShaper.com. Last week we covered all things clarity and getting clear on what it is you want when designing an online business. And this week we're going to cover another really important topic, and that is how to move past the fear of failure. So let's dive in. What I find many aspiring entrepreneurs or new entrepreneurs go through is they just have this analysis paralysis, fear take over their body, and then they don't actually make action required to start something new, to have a successful online business. They get really stuck. So I want to give you guys two of my absolute favorite journaling exercises to help you move past that fear. And I think you guys are going to get a lot of benefit out of these two exercises. So go ahead, grab a pen and your favorite journal, and let's dive into these incredible and productive and outstanding journaling techniques, okay? So this first technique was one that I learned from Andy Love, a coach I admire and I look up to. And what you're going to want to do is in your journal on one sheet of paper, you want to create two columns. And in the first column on the left-hand side, you want to do like this free write brain dump. Lay everything out in this pad of paper that just freaks you out, that holds you back from, making that next step in your business, from showing up on social media, from getting visible online. Whatever's holding you back in life and business, what's holding you back from your dreams, go ahead and journal it out. It's very therapeutic doing this alone. But again, remember, you're just going to do this on the left-hand column, and the right-hand column we're going to save for something else. So take a few minutes. You can pause this video if you need, and maybe light a candle, put on some incense, and just journal your heart out. Okay, you guys? All right, are you done? I hope so. So now what you're going to want to do on the right-hand side, you are going to find, if you can, do this in purple pen, because purple is very affirming and it's a great color for manifesting. So take a purple pen, and on the right side, every fear that you wrote on the left, you want to create a new story. So on the right-hand side of the paper, you're going to start to write a new story. So let me give you an example. On the left-hand side, let's say you had a fear that your family and friends may judge you. They may not get what you're doing online. Now, on the right-hand side, you want to write a new story. You want to write why that fear is not true. So it'll say something around the lines of this. So you're going to journal and say, my friends and family are going to love and support me no matter what, no matter, what new venture I do online or new business I start. If they truly love me and care for me, and I know they do because they're my friends and my family, they're going to be supportive. Doesn't that just feel lighter already? So you want to do that for every single fear. You want to write a new story, and then every day you want to look at that new story. So you're not looking at the fears anymore. You're just going to look at everything written in purple pen and keep affirming those new told stories in your life, that truth of your essence and who you really are. So you can start to just shed any of those limiting beliefs and fears that are holding you back and keeping you stagnant. Okay, so that's the first journaling exercise. Let's dive into the second one from my favorite author, Tim Ferriss. Tim Ferriss's take on removing fear in your life as an entrepreneur is a little bit different, but it's just as good as that first exercise we covered. So what you're going to do is still journal, but you're going to write out the worst case scenario if you were to go for your dream. So let's say you do, I don't know, invest in working with a coach, or you do sign up for this amazing course to learn how to become a yoga teacher, or let's say you decide you're going to go, dive headfirst into creating and launching your first online business, right? You're going to write out worst case scenario if any of that, if your dreams were to fail. Okay, so the reason you want to come up with the worst case scenario is often that fear, that unknown, that worst case scenario is what's holding us back from not actually trying or not actually pursuing our dreams. The best case scenario is that you are successful and you achieve your dreams, you achieve more than your dreams, and you are just so grateful. So the last thing you want is to hold yourself back from that experience because you're afraid of the worst possible case scenario. And often what's interesting is the worst case scenario is actually not that bad. It's not as bad as we think. So, okay, let's say, for example, your dream is to create an online YouTube channel. Okay, that's what you want to do. You want to be a beauty vlogger, right? Let's say you do that. Worst case scenario, you create a bunch of videos. Maybe you spend X amount of money and you don't actually gain traction in the online space. What's the worst thing that can happen? Maybe you're out X amount of dollars. Okay, well, what you're gonna do then, according to Tim Ferriss and the 4-Hour Workweek, is that you are going to take care of that so-called problem, right? You're gonna take that worst case scenario, that being out of $2,000 and figuring out how you can rise up and overcome that. Okay, worst case scenario, I do this for 6 months and nothing comes from it. All right, I am going to move back in with my parents. I'm going to sell some of my expensive makeup I just bought, sell off my video equipment, whatever. You can get crafty and get creative if that worst case scenario is going to happen. And then once you have a way to solve that worst case scenario that's very unlikely, you will notice it's a lot less frightening to go for your dreams. So I hope you guys found these 2 journaling exercises helpful. Please do let me know in the comments down below if you try them. Let me know which one you like. And let me know if you find it helpful with easing some of that fear that you may be noticing. I know from personal experience that both of these exercises have been very, very helpful for myself as well as many of my clients. They just love this exercise. Both of them really, they each serve a different purpose. So I highly encourage you to do them if you are struggling with fear and if you feel like your mindset is something you need to work on a little bit more. So please let me know in the comments down below which exercise you try, which one you like, and please give some hearts as well. Show a little bit of love. I'm here for you. I look forward to reading all the comments and hearing what you guys think. And I also want to leave a quick little reminder that if you haven't yet, please take advantage of setting up a free liberation consultation with yours truly. I have only a couple spots available to work with me one-on-one in 2017 at a lower rate. So definitely, if you haven't yet, make sure you book that call so we can chat a little bit, get to know each other. I can get to know your business, where your mindset's at, and how I can maybe help you on a deeper level really create that liberated life and business for yourself. So thank you guys again so much for joining me, and just remember that the time is now. Liberate your life. All right, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye.